Metaverse, I at least think about it as the next chapter, the next evolution of the internet, except it's the part where it gets less flat. If you think about the primary metaphors for the internet to date have been about web pages and literally two-dimensional objects that we peer at through screens. One of the most important trends in computing has been the computer moves from a basement to our desktop to our pocket. That has happened over the last 50 years. And we believe, I think we as an industry believe, that it ultimately gets closer to the senses, to the eyes, to the hands, to speech. And so keyboard input goes away and peering at everything through a screen in our pockets eventually goes away. The metaverse is a way of describing the transition into three-dimensional environments.
The promise of metaverse technology will allow us to meet as holograms of ourselves, feeling that we really are breathing the same air in the virtual room in which we're sitting, so that will obviate the need to commute into offices. It will allow teachers to take a class of 12-year-olds to walk the streets of ancient Rome, for a surgeon to help budding medical students to see what surgery is like in a very sort of lifelike environment. That's the promise of the metaverse. It'll take many years to build, and hopefully we can have the debate around the moral, ethical and regulatory issues at the same time, so that we don't sort of bolt those on as an afterthought 10 years later.
Much like the internet, in the metaverse, you're going to have service companies operating different systems with different rules. Some are going to be way more open-ended. Some are going to be rated R. Some are going to be PG. And some of them are going to have sort of more or less strictures around safety and integrity. There will probably be something like a rating system, which we have for film, we have for music, we have for other types of content, so that a parent or a young person can have some sense of what the rules are in their environment they're going to walk into. Just like if you walk into a bar versus a playground, there's a different expectation of what rules govern that place. Some of them are social norms. Some of them are enforced by people who run those institutions.
The metaverse, that technology is going to emerge regardless of whether the company Meta wills it so or not. It won't just be, thankfully, it won't just be owned by any one company. Lots of companies are going to invest in the technology and the operating systems of the metaverse. It'll be like a great sort of patchwork quilt, if you like, of different metaverses.